It's the best start in quite some time for the Northmor Lady Knights, 5-1 through their first 6 games of the regular season. I've looked. I could not find a better start, at least on Max Preps, for the last 15 years. So a great start for them. On the opposite side of things, not a great start for the Danville Blue Devils. They're 0-6, but they look to turn things around tonight here at the Castle. Tuesday night KMAC action coming your way from North Bloomfield Township on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
Were you expecting someone else? Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. All I want for Christmas is you to watch The Joe Show every Wednesday night. I'm back.
Well, I think the first thing I would say to recommend this school is that it's affordable and flexible. And then the program itself, I would say that it has a very diverse, broad spectrum of fieldwork and career opportunities. I think the thing that prepared me the most was having that on-site directed practice, so I could actually be in an agency working with real people. And there's a ever-growing need for social work, especially in our community here.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
We welcome you inside the First Federal Community Bank pregame show for this KMAC matchup between 5-1 Northmor and 0-6 Danville. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, coming to you live and free from the Castle in North Bloomfield Township, where, like I said in the open, I was unable to see a better start that the Lady Knights of Northmor have had in recent history. But In order to have a good start, you have to beat teams that you're supposed to. And one of those, well, on paper at least, is the Danville Lady Devils. We take a look at their team spotlight. 1-20 last season, winless in the KMAC, and they graduated second team all KMAC player, leading scorer Addison Mickley, 8.6 points per game. They are scoring more this year, 41.7 points, but they are allowing 58.8 points per game under head coach Bree Stott. You see the last 3 games, very competitive against Cardington, a team that Northmor beat by 10 and had a battle against as well. Taking a look at the player spotlight, Kendal Lepley. She did average 8.5 points per game last season, second leading scorer, and she's showing out so far this season. 13 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2.3 assists for the Lady Devils of Danville. These two teams just about ready to go. But before we do that, we'll take a quick break for the playing of the national anthem. And we'll be back with Northmor's spotlights as well as keys to victory and first tip of this KMAC matchup on a Tuesday night. We'll be back.
Well, I think the first thing I would say to recommend this school is that it's affordable and flexible. And then the program itself, I would say that it has a very diverse, broad spectrum of fieldwork and career opportunities. I think the thing that prepared me the most was having that on-site directed practice, so I could actually be in an agency working with real people. And there's a ever-growing need for social work, especially in our community here.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Back here inside the First Federal Community Bank pregame show for this KMAC matchup between the Lady Knights and the Lady Devils. And let's take a look at the team spotlight now for Northmor High School. Like I said, this is their best start in recent memory, averaging 17 steals per game. And they have 4 players averaging 5 rebounds per game. They crash the glass, they get the rebounds, and they get out and running under head coach Taylor Tackett. You see their last 3 wins, Mount Gilead 56-34, East Knox 38-34, and you saw live and free the 54-44 victory over Cardington, where it was a back-and-forth game until their defense took over. And one of the players, well, our MVP from that game is Madi See at double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds versus Cardington. She's averaging 7.3 points, 7 rebounds, and 1.8 steals per game, as you see her right there. Keys to victory, first for the Lady Knights tonight, brought to you by First Federal Community Bank. Hit the boards. Like I said, 3 players over 5 rebounds per game for the Lady Knights. Just got to do that in speed. You got to speed up Danville on one side, and you got to run the floor. For the Lady Devils, pretty easy. Open passes. Northmor loves getting their hands into the passing lane. Got to have open passes. You got to find out what works as well if you want to have a win here tonight. Just 0-6, just try and get something that will work. But we are underway. Northmor wins the tip. And we have basketball here on a Tuesday night. This is Riley Cooper with it. Picking up her dribble against this man-to-man, and she turns it over. Unforced error to start things off. It's the first turnover for Northmor. Now the Danville Lady Devils will get their first possession of the game. Ball nearly deflected. Like I said, Northmor loves getting their hands in the passing lane. You just saw that right there from Ryan Brinkman, one of the leaders in the KMAC in steals. That passes inside to Brooklyn Carter. Carter loses the handle. It's turned over for a moment. Actually, it's tied up and it will stay with Danville as we're just underway. Northmor, like I said, forcing 24.5 turnovers. It's getting 17 steals. This is a three on the right side by our player spotlight player, Kendal Lepley, but unable to get it to fall. And the ball goes out of bounds. The Northmor stays 0-0, almost 45 seconds in. Ryan Brinkman gets it to the corner. That's Shelby Cooper. Nice skip pass, run into the lane. And a counted and one. Give the bucket to Ryan Brinkman. Got the floater. And a continuation of sort. Kendal Lepley's going to be called for her first foul. It's an and one. It's 2-0 Golden Knights. Doesn't get the free throw to fall. And the rebound goes out to the Devils. 2-0 to score. There's a skip pass over to Lepley. Lepley looking at the entry pass, deflected, saved, but turned over. Quickly ahead to Brinkman. Brinkman, left side to Riley Cooper, back out. Shelby for a deep three, got it. Shelby got the range, it's 5-0 Lady Knights. Home run ball to a wide open Zoe Knightzelt. 2-on-1, lob pass deflected out of bounds. Nice play by Bella Smith to get back. You see the three-point shot. Now you'll see the nice hands on the pass. Just able to get right back and get the deflection. Corner three by Lepley. It's too strong. Long rebound kept in play by Kelsey Hackman. Back over to Lepley. Northmor playing man-to-man right now, and they get an unforced error. That ball out of bounds. It's a second Danville turnover. Danville averaging 23.8 turnovers per game. There's Madi See, our MVP. From the Cardington game, has her dribble and gives it up right before a 5-second call to Cooper. Now to the other Cooper, Shelby. Brinkman at the free throw line, works her way in, forces one up, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Knights as we take a look at the Northmore Athletic Boosters replay. 5:43 left here, opening quarter on the Andy Bauer scoreboard, 5-0 Northmor. Henry pass almost stolen away and finally picked up and taken out of there by Brooklyn Carter, the second Northmor turnover. Lepley driving the lane, floats it, rejected, no, we'll get a foul. Lepley with the strong take into the lane. Too much body against Shelby Cooper, and we'll get free throws that way for Lepley. 52.6% from the free throw line so far this year. Devils are on the board. As a team, Danville only shooting 51.5% from the charity stripe. Second free throw, and there it is, 50%, but an offensive rebound. This is Kelsey Hackman, gets it back out now to Stotts. Stotts into the lane, floats it off the glass and in. Danville has their first field goal, 5-3. Quickly back out is Riley Cooper. Inside to Brinkman. Brinkman deflected. No good. Rebound Danville. They have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Lepley again just forces that up. And we'll get a foul on the rebound. That'll go against Knightzelt. As you saw, it was Lepley trying to get the foul drawn. Nobody took it, however, and she forced it up and couldn't hit it. (5-3) to score. Brinkman gets it inside. The hook shot doesn't fall. Offensive board, Madi See. Hers doesn't go. And finally out comes Danville with it. Lepley over to Knightzelt, or Stotts, I should say. She's trapped, gets it away though. Hackman along the baseline, and that's going to be a foul drawn. And more free throws, a chance to tie things up. That's going to go against Madi See. That's her first foul. Both teams with 2 so far here in this first quarter as we approach the midway point. Hackman to the line. Can't get the first to go. On the season, Hackman was 2 for 2. That's her first miss of the year. Madi See will take a seat. Free throw up and in. 5-4. Riley Cooper trying the right side, entry pass to Bella Smith. She's able to recover it, get it left side to Shelby. Another deep three off the front iron, no. Rebound out to Stotts, a one and done for the Lady Knights. Into the game for Northmor is Reagan Welch. Stotts gets around her defender, passes it inside. Knightzelt for a second had an open lane, but took too much time. Kicked it left to Stotts for 3. She's got it. Danville leads. Stotts has 5. It's her third made 3 of the year. 7-5. Cooper gets it to Welch. Welch hands it off to Cooper. Cooper loses the handle. That's a travel. That's the third turnover in Northmor. We'll take a look at the wide open 3 for Danville on the other side. Lady Devils with the lead here. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this opening quarter. Lepley mid-range gets the friendly bounce. It's a run for the Lady Devils. Lepley's first field goal. She's got 3. 9-5. It was a 5-0 Northmor start. 9-0 run now for Danville. Looking to get it inside, deflected, but right back into the hands of Brinkman. Skip pass. Welch from the baseline drains it. Reagan Welch off the bench. She averages 3.8, already halfway there. Nearly a steal from Northmor. They do get it. Into the hands of Shelby Cooper. She's fouled. And a little life here for the Lady Knights. Cooper just waiting. Gets the hand in the passing lane. Dishes it off. Foul's going to go against Stotts, her first, team's third. And an offensive foul, illegal screen's going to give the ball back to Danville. Take a look at it right here. Welch moving her body. Yeah, there's the elbow. That'll be Welch's first. It was fine until she extended that elbow out and pushed into the chest of the defender. Northmor full court pressure. It's broken. Hackman into the lane. Nice pass over to Carter. Carter puts it up short, gets her own rebound, puts it up again. Another chance, and almost an and one after you see 3 offensive boards. Foul's going to go against Riley Cooper, her first, team's 4th. So after this, Danville will be in the bonus for the rest of the period. First free throw drops. First Stotts, she now has 6. Second for Stotts, 60% free throw shooter. She goes 2 for 2. Danville already to the line for 6 attempts. As into the game for the Lady Knights, Callie Wright. Wright gets it into Cooper. Cooper almost lost her balance, gets it right side, mid-range jumper off the mark, offensive rebound, put back and a foul. Good job by Cooper just to draw that. Foul's going to go against Lepley. That's her second. So a tough break there. First free throw by Cooper's missed. Stays 11-7. Second attempt. Got it. Fourth point for Cooper. 11-8. Kind of reminds me of the start they had against Cardington. And a timeout will be by Danville as the Lady Knights nearly got the 10-second call. However, Danville early on leading 11-8. Blakely Anderson was the player in to replace Kendal Lepley as we welcome you inside this North Central State College timeout. Just underway here from the Castle. Well, at least quarter into the Castle. Also, we do have a couple other games going on. Buckeye Valley basketball, as well as River Valley Bishop Watterson. Bishop Watterson fresh off of a state championship in football, playing their first game of the season against a really good River Valley squad. Jonathan Langdon on the call there. Anderson into the lane, loses the handle out of bounds. It'll be another turnover, the fourth against Danville here with 2 minutes left in the first. Right into the corner, quick release three, short. And a quick one and done go to the Lady Knights.